Welcome, my friends. Today we will learn how to find a catchment of a river or a nala at a particular point using a DEM file. First, we have to download the DEM file. As in my previous video, I have shown how to download a DEM file. If you have not watched, then you can see in an upward link or go to the playlist of SAP tutorial 2000. First, we have to import the DEM file of a particular area where you want to find the catchment or a watershed. As you can see, this is the DEM file having the lowest level 180 and highest level 1271. You can also change the color RAM. Okay. Now we will check the data frame properties. This is the 19 WGS 1984. Then okay. Now we will make a new folder where we want to store all data of this particular catchment that we are going to find. Okay, I will save in this folder, training folder. Okay, now we will add particular folder. Okay, as you can see, the folder is now added. Now right click on this folder and go to new and create a save file. This save file will be used where you want to find the catchment. I will name as a dam point. Okay, as in this feature type you can select multiple selections, but I will select as a point. As you can see, here is unknown coordinate system. We have to set as a WGS 1984. Okay, so details and click OK. Now your vector point is created. Now we will open the Google Map, Google Earth Pro, and select the particular point where you want to find the catchment of any river or a nala. I will find the catchment of this particular area. So I will create a point for this particular area and name is dam point. Okay, as you can see, the zone is 44R. This is important, and save it. Click OK and save place as in that particular folder. Dam point save. Now we will import that point so that accurate point will be we will place as a dam point. Now go to the conversion tool from KML to layer, dam point, and click OK. Okay, we will do it again. KML, select dam point, will name as dam line. Okay, click OK. Now your point is selected. Okay, we have to place this dam point to this point. Okay, now we will start the process to find the catchment. First we have to go to the search bar and find clip. Go to clip data management, and input raster is SRTM52 by, and output will be the same. Okay, this is the output raster. Now rest will be same. Okay, as your clip function is under progress. As you can see, your DM file is now clipped. Now we will fill the DM file. You can also go to the spatial analyst tool and find the hydrology tool and go to the fill command. In fill command, in many of the rasters there is maybe a pixel having the null value. In by running this command we can remove the small imperfections in the data. Okay, now we will use the clip raster as a input raster and click OK. As you can see, your fill command is running. You can also see in a result tab. In result tab you can see your fill command is running. Now your fill SRTM is ready. Now we will find the flow direction. We will select the fill as a input raster. In flow direction, it will find the slope where the slope from the pixels where it can form the streams. As a, you can see in flow direction, each cells to its steepest downward neighbor. Click OK. This is the simplest method to find the catchment of any nala. I will also give you a video in my next tutorial by using Arc Hydro tool. This is the using spatial analyst tool. It will take time as the input of this raster is big, then it will take time. As you can see, your flow direction is now created. Now we will flow accumulation using the flow direction raster. Click OK. In flow accumulation, your strings will be created. It is taking time. No problem, we will wait. We can also see in a result. As you can see, your flow accumulation is running. When flow accumulation raster will come, then we will go to the dam point. Then in dam point we will place the particular point where we want to find the catchment. Here is taking too much time because the raster data set is very large. If your raster set is small, when you will crop this particular raster into particular area, then flow accumulation will run very fast. It will also depend on your PC configuration. Meantime, I will show in toolbar you can add most of these tools for using to direct the, as you can editor toolbox. In editor toolbox you can edit the particular vectors. In data driven pages you can correct the find the maps where you want to convert in a vector, scanned maps. In georeferencing you can georeference image classification. In extension you can add the different toolbars, systematic, publisher. Now I am using the special analyst, and mostly we will use the special analyst. This is the table of content, catalog, search. You can also pin this arc toolbar to this side. It's taking too much time. Don't know why it is taking time. In flow direction you can see the slope is created. This is the ridge line. This is the ridge line, and this is the valley is created where river is flowing. As you can see, here is I think this is the dam particular point, and this is the ridge line. By using this flow direction, strips will be created. Now flow accumulation is completed now. As you can see, this is the streams created using the flow accumulation command. Now we have to place this point, dam point, accurately to this streamline. Now we will go to the dam point and go to edit, then go to create features, dam point, and create a point at this particular point. Okay, now go to stop editing and save. Now we have to go to the search bar and find snap PowerPoint. Snap PowerPoint input point. This is the dam point. This is the accumulation, flow accumulation raster, and click OK. In this snap PowerPoint feature, your streamline will be powered. Okay. Now we have to find the catchment now. Finally, here you can, we have to select the flow direction. Then in this we will have to put the PowerPoint data. This is the snap PowerPoint data. Now click OK. Now your catchment will be created. As you can see, the many streams is created. This is the Betwa river. I think this is the Narmada river. Okay. Now your catchment is created. As you can see, the particular point, your catchment is created. This is the raster we have to convert into polygon. Now we will write in a search command feature to polygon. Sorry, raster to polygon. This is the raster. Okay. Click on the raster. This is the watershed raster. Click OK. Now your raster is converted into a polygon. As you can see, your polygon is converted. Okay. When your polygon is converted, you can find the area easily. Go to the attribute table and click on the add field, area in square kilometer, and click type as a double and click OK. And first you have to go data frame properties. This is the 1984 UTM zone 44. You can also find this from click on the right and properties. You can see the 44R is the zone in a UTM projected coordinate system. Now you can click OK. Now we will right click and calculate geometry. As you can see, in a projected coordinate system having the 1984 zone 44, we will select square kilometer. As you can see, the 8,908 square kilometer having the catchment of a particular this point. You can also export this save file to this Google Earth, okay, as a KML file using the save file to KML file, layer to KML file. Okay, by using this, you can easily find the catchment of any nala, any rivers by using this tutorial. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and like my channel for my next upcoming video. Thank you.